No.
You are so cool.
最近我在读圣经学英语。
The Jewish people, for a couple thousand years, thought of the end times as being when God would remove all of the people who were not Jewish, and he would have all of the Jewish people who had ever lived now live a healthy life without any distress, without any problems, without any war on earth. And if you read Jesus's comments, it's quite possible that Jesus meant the same thing, living here on earth, but with God. That God would be with everybody here on the earth. The ancient Jewish people really did not think in terms of a heaven above and a hell below. The ancient Jewish people, when they talked about heaven, they were basically used heaven as a word for the sky, not for a place people go. So it's, I won't say that you can't interpret Jesus's words for meaning a heaven above separate from the earth.
Yeah.
But Paul very clearly changes this meaning, and he says right here that those who are left will be caught up together with them, and in this case them is referring to the people who have died before. The people who are still alive now will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. Paul talks very clearly about heaven being a different place than the earth, and he talks about it being in the sky, in the air, in the clouds.
Yeah.
And it is from Paul that we primarily get this idea of heaven being someplace other than earth. And the images, the modern images that we have now today of people walking around in the clouds as heaven, that's mostly from Paul.
Oh, Paul read this.
So Paul decided that it meant that Jesus raising people up from the dead meant raising them up to a different place rather than just raising the bodies. All of the Jewish people, and remember, Paul was Jewish up until his conversion. The Jewish people meant that the dead people will simply rise up out of their graves and live here on earth in perfect harmony. That is perfection. That is what God is promising to the Jewish people. Paul is saying that God and Jesus raising people from the dead means taking them to a different place, a heaven that's in the skies, in the clouds, above us.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make any sense? Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Finished.
Yes, we are finished with that section.
Two action.
2 chapters.
Oh, 2 chapters. Wow. Something I need to read again. I can't remember some words.
That's okay.
But that means I still remember a lot.
You did better with these 2 chapters than I expected.
Oh, thank
You really did.
you. Yeah. If I finish this, I will be get another big progress.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
What?
I including the Bible.
Okay.
小华 Are you happy? He looks not happy today. You look is not happy.
要谨慎，不该往前走。小黄，小黄，小白，小黄钻到邻居家的草丛里了。今天把后院的门打开，让2个小猫跑到前院来了。现在查看一下这2个在干嘛。哦，小黄，小白，哇 ，You are here, You are here， 哇 ，Good。You are so happy. You are so happy. What are you doing? 小白、小黄 ，Where are you? 啊，这2个好开心啊！从来没到过前院，第一次来到前院。哎呦 ，Here I found this one。哎呦，小黄、小白，哇哦！嗯哼。看，你们把小兔子都吓跑了。